Okay, so in our previous video, we talked about arithmetic and geometric sequences. So go ahead and put your date at the top here. We're going to talk about the arithmetic sequence equation, but just to do a little review, remember we want to look at here, and we have to look at our pattern and first decide if it's arithmetic or if it's geometric. So the first thing I'm going to look and see is whether my equation or my pattern is going up or down. So here I can see that it's going down each time. So it's decreasing or increasing, excuse me. And then I can see also that it is, I don't know why that's not writing, increasing by 10 each time. Okay, so 10 plus 10 is 20, 20 plus 10 is 30, 30 plus 10 is 40. So now I got my pen working. I'm adding 10 each time to here. So because I'm adding 10 each time, I know my common difference is 10, making this an arithmetic sequence. Okay, here I see it's going up, and I see, let's see, if I add 1, I get 2. If I add 1 here, I don't get 3. So that's not arithmetic. So it must be geometric. So I can say, let's see, if I times 1 by 2, I get 2. If I times 2 by 2, I get 4. And if I times 4 by 2, I will get 8. So this has a common ratio of 2, and therefore it's a geometric sequence. Okay? So they're either going to be adding, subtracting for arithmetic, or multiplying, dividing for geometric. Okay? So then we have to get good at being able to find these common difference and common ratios, and that will help us predict terms that are way down the line. Like we know already that this is my first term, my second term, my third term, my fourth term. We may get a problem that says find the 50th term. Well, you're not going to add 10 out 50 different times. We have a really great formula that we can use for that. So we're going to focus on what's called the recursive, I can't spell with this pen, sorry, recursive arithmetic sequence formula. And it's right here. Okay, so we're going to write down this formula. Okay, a sub n. This little n is the term you're trying to find that you don't know. Okay? A sub 1 is the first term in the sequence. Your d, we already know, is the common difference, whatever it's going up and down by. And then the n is the same thing as the n was over here. It's the term we're trying to find. It's the same variable. Okay? So you can see here, get all that down, they are asking you to find the 20th term of this sequence, right? So I can see here, let's see if it's going up by 3, and then this goes up by 3, so the common difference is 3. The a sub 1 is the first term, so I plug in 1, and it wants me to find the 20th term, so I plug in 20. And then basically we're just going to do the math on this side, because this is just telling me the 20th term. So the arithmetic sequence for the 20th term is, we do 20 minus 1, we get 19, times that by 3, we get 57, add the 1, we get 58. You might notice it has n minus 1. Well, remember when we're doing these, we knew this was 7 because we added 3 to the 4 before it, and we knew this was 4 because we had 3 to the 1 before it. So you're taking 1 away from what you're trying to find, because you need this term in order to get this term, right? And like we did before, we're adding the common difference, okay? And then the a sub 1 is it's starting the common difference from here to here, okay? So let's look at this one. This one we can see, let's see, this is decreasing. Negative 10 and negative 5 would give me negative 15. Negative 15 and negative 5 would give me negative 20. So automatically that tells me it's arithmetic because it's going down by the same amount. So it asks me to find the 20th term. So I'm trying to find a sub 20. a little bit behind. So I write a sub 20. So my formula says plug in a sub 1. This is my first term, so I put in negative 10. And then I have plus. And then we're going to plug in our common difference, which is negative 5. And then it says we do n minus 1, which would be my 30th term minus 1. So we're just going to do the math. We got negative 10 plus, this is going to be negative 5 times 29. So I'll have negative 10 equals, let's see, that's 45, carry the 4, negative 145, right? I put equals, that's supposed to be plus, sorry. So then, my final answer, arithmetic sequence, 20th term, negative 155, okay? Otherwise, you'd have to subtract 5 30 times, which is quite a bit. So we just have to plug in our first sequence, our first term, find the arithmetic sequence, subtract 1 from the term I'm trying to find, and do the math, and we're done, okay? So I want you to try number 3 here. See if you can figure out what the 25th term is. And then I want you to try number 4. See if you can find what the 50th term is. I'm going to do a little practice with just plugging in this equation. Okay, good night.